Hey everyone, welcome to Stout Advice. My name is Logan Stout. Well, today's phrase actually comes from a good friend of Haley and I's. It was our neighbor actually, they moved back home to Arizona, and he plays with the San Francisco 49ers. He played for the Dallas Cowboys for a while, so he was in the Super Bowl last year, and that's Leonard Davis and his amazing wife, Amanda Davis. Amanda's incredible, very entrepreneurial, and we hate that they're not our neighbors anymore, but she gave us a great little tidbit, and that is basically fulfilling your destiny. You know, so many times in life, we try to take all the control in our own hands. We try to take all the power in our own hands, and we think, I'll just do it. And look, at the end of the day, if it's meant to be, it is up to you, right? You got to go get it done. But there's one very important piece to that puzzle that we need to understand, and that is this. You were made in the image of God. You were put on this earth for a reason. You're unique. You're special. You're not an accident. You're not you're not some just random thing, okay? And when we understand God's will in your life, meaning what He desires for you, your destiny, when we're in tune with that, it's amazing how much easier life is. God will absolutely tell you, yep, or I don't think that's a good idea. But you know what's interesting? We have free will, right? We have the choice to go that way, or He lets us do it. He says, you know what, hey, I know the plans for you, plans to prosper you, to bring you peace and joy and not harm. But I'm going to let you pick out your path, right? I'm going to give you that option to do what you want to do. And I think it's important that we understand your destiny, right? You have a temporal destiny, depending on the decisions you make, and you have an eternal destiny based upon the decision you make. And I think it's very important that we understand if we're seeking His will in our lives, how much easier the decision-making process is going to be. What typically happens, though, is we try to go do it ourselves, and then when we mess up or we get in a desperate situation, then we typically fall on our knees and say, okay, God, bail me out. Bail me out. How much easier would life be if we just went to Him first before we made decisions, especially big decisions? And if we actually would listen to what He puts on our hearts, and we seek wisdom from people that are walking the right path. You know, fulfilling your destiny is an amazing thing. And what's interesting is I can tell you, I accepted Christ as my Savior when I was 17 years old, right? There's a difference between believing in God and then having a relationship with God. I believe in the chair I'm sitting on, right? I believe it's a chair, okay? But to have faith in that chair and to understand that chair is what enables me to trust this chair to actually sit on it so I don't think it's going to cave out on me, all right? Well, fulfilling your destiny operates the same way. When you can have a relationship and understand the will of God and what He desires for your life, here's what's amazing. You'll no longer roam the earth trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. He'll give you clarity. It's amazing the wisdom and the clarity that you'll get. And in other words, you'll follow the destiny that was laid out for us. Amanda, thanks for submitting that. Action item number 1. Write down the way you make your decisions. Write down the decision-making processes you have in your life when you're going to go make a decision, okay? Write that down. Action item number 2, when do you turn to the man upstairs for advice or guidance? And some of you watching this may not even believe in God, and you may not even, and that's fine. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to beat you over the head with the Bible. That's not what I'm here to do, okay? But I do want to encourage you, as somebody who kind of roamed the earth and somebody who actively every day prays for God's will in my life, I'm telling you, man, it's definitely worth something exploring. It's worth exploring a relationship that can help carry you, not just guide you, but carry you into your destiny. So action item number 2, what are you doing to understand God's will in your life to help you understand the destiny and why you're on this earth? Well, thanks for joining us this week on Stout Advice.